Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me on my channel. Tonight I'm going to be painting some stone tiles. This is very fun to make some gifts, and they're actually pretty inexpensive if you find them at yard sales or clearance sections in the hardware store. I actually got these ones at a yard sale. They were $5 for a huge stack of them, and they are great to use as a surface to practice new techniques, or like I said, little gifts. You can make coasters, or you can get those really adorable little wooden easels. These fit perfectly on once you finish painting them and you put them on there. They're really cute. You can put them on a mantle or a desk. Also, there's all sorts of wall hangers and whatnot that you could attach to the back just to hang them on the wall. So, like I said, they make really great gifts and they're really fun to paint on. I'm going to do a couple different things tonight, and maybe pick up my paintbrush after I'm done pouring and do a little embellishing as well. So yeah, let's get started. Here are a few of the previous tiles that I've done in the past, doing some practicing, and sometimes if I have leftover paint from a big pour on a big canvas, I'll just use that rather than waste it and put it on a tile. I'm going to use some of these as backgrounds for paintings. I may just keep some other ones and put some heat-resistant varnish on them or some sort of clear coat. If you do resin, you can do that as well. And I can turn them into coasters by putting a backing. You could use cork, felt. There's like little plastic bumpers as well, so that's an idea to finish these off. This first one, I'm going to do a flip cup technique. I'm just using these little plastic shot glasses to put my paint in before I pour it onto the tile. And then I'll tilt it to cover the whole tile. This one's a swipe technique. I did make a little bit of an oopsie on here. I used the wrong white paint. So I have a white paint that I use as a cell activator that gives more cells and the desired effect for this technique. So I did decide to actually tilt it afterwards to see if I could get some more of those cells to come through. And it turned out all right, but not exactly the way that I had expected it to. This one's going to be a ribbon pour. Similar to the flip cup, you layer the paint in your little shot glass. And instead of just flipping it over, I'm going to put it on there in lines. I don't think that I had enough paint, so I did add a little bit more to make sure that I was going to get full coverage, and then just tilted it until it looked the way that I liked it. And this here, I'm actually going to be doing a chain pull. I messed this one up royally. I am still a beginner, so these things do happen, but that is how I learn, and I think that it's important to share failing as well, because when you start out, you're not always going to get it right, but I don't want you to be discouraged, because you just need to keep trying, and eventually you'll get some really awesome results. So after I realized I really messed this up, I added some more paint, and I came back in and just started playing around to see what I could do to make it look a bit better. Definitely didn't turn out to be my favorite thing in the whole world, but it wasn't terrible either. And like I said, these tiles are great, great for practicing on. If I ever happen to miss the edges or corners, I just dip my finger in some of this over pour and touch it up. You could also just come in with a solid color and paint the sides if you like as well. So this is what they look like when they're all finished and waiting for them to dry now. I'm going to come in with my brush and do a couple quick little paintings, not too much detail or anything like that, just a little demonstration of some of the things you might want to do to decorate these tiles. You could also write words if you wanted on these as well before you sealed them.